Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayam Udirayet. Shrinvatam Svakata Krishna Punya Shravana Kirtanaha Hridayantasto hi apadrani vidunoti shruti satam Nashta prayeshu apatreshu nitya bhagavata sevayam Bhagavatam uttama shloke bhakti bhavati naishtikihi. Reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 4, Chapter 24, chanting the song sung by Lord Shiva, verses 47 to 50. Text 47 and 48. Priti prahastitapangam alakairupa shobhitam lasat pankaja kinjalaka dukulam rista kundalam spurat kirita valaya haranupura mekhalam Shankaha Chakra Gada Padma Malamanya Uttamaradimat. Translation. The Lord is super excellently beautiful on account of his open and merciful smile and his sidelong glance upon his devotees. His black hair is curly and his garments waving in the wind appear like flying saffron fallen from lotus flowers. His glittering earrings, shining helmet, bangles, garland, ankle bells, waist belt, and various other bodily ornaments combined with conch shell, disc, club, and lotus flower to increase the natural beauty of the Kaustuba pearl on his chest. Purport by Srila Prabhupada ki jai. The words Prahastitapanga referring to Krishna's smile and sidelong glances at his devotees specifically applies to his dealings with the gopis. Krishna is always in a joking mood when he increases the feelings of conjugal rasa in the hearts of gopis. The conch shell, club, disc, and lotus flower can be either held in his hands or seen on the palms of his hands. According to palm tree, the signs of a conch shell, club, lotus, flower, and disc mark the palms of great personalities and especially indicate the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Text 49. Simhaskanda Tvisobhiprahat Saubhagya Griva Kaustubham Sriyanapayanya Chipta Nikasasmaro Ullasat. Translation. The Lord has shoulders just like a lion's. Upon these shoulders are garlands, necklaces, and epaulets, and all of these are always glittering. Besides these, there is the beauty of the Kaustuba Mani pearl, and on the dark chest of the Lord there are streaks named Srivatsa, which are signs of the goddesses of fortune. The glittering of these streaks excels the beauty of the golden streaks on a golden testing stone. Indeed, such beauty defeats a gold testing stone. Purport. The curling hair on the shoulders of a lion always appears very, very beautiful. Similarly, the shoulders of the Lord were just like a lion's, and the necklace and garlands, along with the Kaustuba pearl necklace, combine to excel the beauty of a lion. The chest of the Lord is streaked with Srivatsa lines, the sign of the goddesses of fortune. Consequently, the Lord's chest excels the beauty of a testing stone for gold. The black siliceous stone on which gold is rubbed to test its value always looks very beautiful, being streaked with gold lines. Yet, the chest of the Lord excels even such a stone in its beauty. Text 50. Purarekah samvigna vali valgu taladuram pratikshanam ankaramaya vishwam nabhaya avarta gabiraya. Translation. The Lord's abdomen is beautiful due to three ripples in the flesh. Being so round, his abdomen resembles the leaf of a banyan tree, and when he exhales and inhales, the movement of the ripples appears very, very beautiful. The coils within the navel of the Lord are so deep that it appears that the entire universe sprouted out of it and yet again wishes to go back. Purport: the whole universe is born out of the lotus stem which sprouted from the navel of the Lord. Lord Brahma sat on the top of this lotus stem to create the whole universe. The navel of the Lord is so deep and coiling that it appears the whole universe again wants to withdraw into the navel, being attracted by the Lord's beauty. The Lord's navel and the ripples on his belly always increase the beauty of his bodily features. The details of the bodily features of the Lord especially indicate the personality of Godhead. Impersonalists cannot appreciate the beautiful body of the Lord which is described in these prayers by Lord Shiva. Although the impersonalists are always engaged in the worship of Lord Shiva, they are unable to understand the prayers offered by Lord Shiva to the bodily features of Lord Vishnu. Lord Vishnu is known as Siva Virinishi Nutam, Bhag 11.5.33, for he is always worshipped by Lord Brahma and Lord Shiva. नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमती भक्ति वेदांत स्वामिन् इति नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वती देवी गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे. I like to seek blessings from all the assembled Vaishnavas and thank you for giving me an opportunity to purify myself. Please forgive me for any shortcomings. So we are in the continuation of reading the beautiful form of Lord Sri Krishna. Yesterday Mataji had read a couple of verses which describe the beautiful form of Krishna, and further these verses also are giving more details of his form. So after reading these verses, one thing that came to my mind was how wonderful the descriptions of the Lord are made by his most dear and exalted devotee, Lord Shiva. These descriptions can be contemplated by a sadhaka as a form of Manasa Puja, describing his form by which one can strengthen their spiritual connections and bonding with the Supreme Lord. Several verses in the Bhagavad Gita described Lord Krishna's divine form and attributes, and one of that is chapter 11 in particularly, which focuses on his universal form, Vishwarupa, while other verses highlight his eternal transcendental nature as the supreme personality of Godhead, such as we are currently reading. Our practice is to think about Krishna, God, as a real and living person. This meditation is compared to turning on a light in a dark room. The light enables us to see ourselves and everything else. So when we meditate on Krishna, we see our spirit self and see the world and beyond from the soul perspective. So to meditate properly, we must be willing to slow down, turn off, turn in, and stay a while. There are 4 ways we can think of Krishna to deepen our experience of meditation, and one of them is one of his form, and absolutely there is his first goes to his name, qualities, and pastimes. So Krishna's, we all know that he has unlimited names, and all of them tell us something about him. Hare Krishna, our meditation mantra, our main Maha Mantra, invites us into the presence of Krishna and his beloved consort Radha. As we all know that Krishna means all attractive one, when we chant his name, we get lost in thought hearing Hare Krishna, and our meditation becomes a sweet longing for connection with this original form of God and his beloved Radha. If a God is a person, he has a form, not just the vague form of love or power or divine energy, a real form which is charming, sweet, and irresistible. Here is a brief description. He is a beautiful youth with a glowing complexion, the color of the rain clouds. He plays a flute, attracting the hearts of all. His cheeks are brilliant. He is smiling, enchanting. He wears a peacock feather in his curly black hair, and flower garland around his neck. His beautiful garments are the color of lightning. His toenails resemble the light of the moon. Just these one verse alone can be a sustained meditation for weeks. The qualities of Krishnas are another way to get lost in thought of him. As we have read in the book The Nectar of Devotion, the author has listed 64 qualities, and it is a good place to start on reflecting. Krishna's interaction with Arjuna also tells us that a lot of his qualities. Even if it were possible to count the atoms after smashing the earth into powder, still it would be not possible to estimate the unfathomable transcendental qualities of the Lord. This is from Srimad Bhagavatam 1.16, 26 to 30. And the another kind of meditation is reflection on Krishna's Leela. The Bhakti scriptures are filled with Leela, which in turn fill our hearts and thoughts with meditation on love, adventure, charm, heartbreak, daring, rescues, and close calls. Treat yourself to a daily Krishna meditation. By one of the method is doing Manasa Puja and contemplating on his beautiful form, which we read on these verses. Morning and evening are the best right time when it comes to finding ourselves in loving connection with Krishna. Shri Pada Adi Shankaracharya, who is none other than the incarnation of Shiva, who preached impersonalism at the instruction of Lord Vishnu, although his devotion to Lord Krishna, the supreme reality of Advaita Vedanta, is beautifully captured in his various hymns and verses attributed to him, expressing his adoration and describing Krishna's divine form. The Krishna Ashtakam, also known as Vasudeva Sutam Devam, is dedicated to Lord Krishna and describes his forms and attributes. The Krishnashtakam is one of Adi Shankaracharya's most wonderful compositions. This brings to life the form of Lord Krishna in the mind's eye. As one recites these verses with knowledge of their meaning, one is effectively meditating on the form of Sri Krishna. One naturally would like to see the beautiful form described. Although we may not be able to see Krishna right away with our physical eyes, we can take comfort in his promise that he will be present where his name is sung. And Krishna's words are ever true as he is embodiment of truth himself. Let us therefore sing these verses knowing that he is with us and when he call his names. I would really take opportunity of this today's reading describing Krishna's forms, and I would like, this is one of my favorite, and also would like to share and with all of Vaishnavas and great devotees assembled here. There are 8 stanzas in Krishnashtakam which beautifully describes, which is very much similar to the above verses what we read today. And also it is astonishingly, if you see that these verses are also generated by Lord Shiva, and you will see that how similar they are. As I read one stanza, I'll be also reading the meaning of it. So you can contemplate on these things and go into that spiritual realm. The first stanza states like Vasudevam Sutam Devakansa Chanuram Devaki Paramanandam Krishnam Vande Jagat Gurum. Salutations to the Supreme Being, who is the son of Vasudeva, the destroyer of the demons Kamsa and Chanura, the supreme delight of Devaki. Obeisance to you, O Lord Krishna, the Guru of the universe. Atasi Pushpa Shankasham Haranupura Shushobitam Ratnakam Kanakeyuram Krishnam Vande Jagat Gurum. The one who is radiant, wearing Atasi flowers, who is beautiful with garland and anklets, who wears a jeweled bracelet and armlet. Obeisance to Krishna, the Guru of the universe. Kutilakala Samyuktam Purnachandra Nibhananam Vilasata Kundaladharam Krishnam Vande Jagat Gurum. Who has curly locks of hair, whose face is beautiful like the full moon, who wears gleaming ear ornaments. Obeisance to Krishna, the Guru of the universe. मन्दारगन्धसंयुक्तं चारुहासं चतुर्भुजं बर्हि पिचावचूडाङ्गं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं. Who is fragrant with the scent of mandara flowers, who has a sweet smile, the four-armed one, who wears a peacock feather in his crown, obeisance to Krishna, the Guru of the universe. उत्फुल्लपद्मपत्राक्षं नीलाञ्जिमुत्तसन्निभं यादवानां शिरोरत्नं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं. Who has beautiful eyes like a full-blown lotus, who is dark-hued like a rain cloud, who is the crest jewel of the Yadava clan, obeisance unto you, Krishna, the Guru of the universe. रुक्मिणीकेलिसंयुक्तं पीताम्बरसुशोभितम् अवाप्ततुलसीगन्धं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं. Who is involved in sportive play with Rukmini, who is glorious in a yellow silken garment, who is fragrant with the scent of a tulsi leaves, obeisance unto you, Krishna, the Guru of the universe. गोपिकानां कुचद्वन्द्व कुङ्कुमाङ्कितवक्षसं श्रीनिकेतं महेश कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं. From the chest of the gopis, who is covered in kunkuma, who is the residence of the auspicious Sri and the divine Mahesha, obeisance unto you, O Lord Krishna, the Guru of the universe. Srivatsankam Mahoraksham, who has the Srivasta mark on his chest, Vanamala Virajitam, Shankha Chakra Dharadevam, Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum, who wears a garland of wild flowers from the forest, who holds the celestial conch and discs, obeisance to Krishna, the Guru of the universe. कृष्णाष्टकमिदं पुण्यं प्रातार्तुया यः पठेत कोटिजन्म कीर्तं पापं स्मरेण विनाशति. So these sacred 8 verses, when we read in the morning, it destroys the accumulated sins of crores of births simply by their mere remembrance. So as we see that so similar are the same meaning and the qualities and the form describing Lord Krishna as we read in today's Srimad Bhagavatam verses 2. So I stop here for today's. Please forgive me for any shortcomings. Panchakalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhayeva cha patitanam pavanebhyo